Alright, welcome back. I'm Dan, V6 Property Services, back here at Briarcliff. I know it's been a while since I did a video update, but we were out of town for a little while and I've actually been busting my butt here. So today though, for this clip, I'm just going to show you insulation. So in the master bedroom, I'm down to the point where I framed it out, and now I want to put back some insulation because it's so cold outside. It's, oh hell, it's like 5 degrees outside right now. This place is just leaking air, at the rapid rate. So basically I'm paying to heat the outside right now. I do have the heat on right now because it is so cold. I don't want my pipes to freeze. So that's really why I got it running. But I got it set real low at 50 degrees. Anyway, putting in insulation. So when I took the walls apart, you can see like over here where they actually did it properly, except these tabs right here are supposed to actually be stapled to the inside of the stud or to the face of the stud. They didn't use them. A lot of people don't use them because it takes time. I am going to actually use them because that's what they're there for. It helps create that air and moisture barrier between the inside and outside. Another thing that I found was right here, this is actually the exterior siding. This is sheathing that goes under the siding. So at some point they had cut out an opening here for something, and this was a window, I guess. Right here I've got some places where I patched just open holes in the wall. So what I did is I took galvanized flashing, screwed it over there, and that gives a physical hard barrier so no woodpeckers can try to get through. And then I'm taking some rubberized, I guess it's rubberized tape that you normally put around windows and doors, but I put it over there because it sticks really well and it actually seals out the moisture and air, and you want to keep air movement to an absolute minimum and completely stop it if you can. Another thing I found, of course, which is always interesting, is that people put insulation in wrong. So I ended up ripping out all the areas that were installed wrong that I can't salvage. Now I'm going to go back and fill them up. Just a few things I found is like this piece here was sitting in here, so that's doing absolutely nothing for insulating the house. Absolutely nothing. You might as well not even have it there. It's a waste. It needs to be tight fitting but not compressed. Another thing I see a lot is, say, this one, and we'll take this one, and they'll jam it in here like this. Well, fiberglass insulation works by maintaining that airspace in there. So the more you compress it, the less R value you get out of it. So needless to say, that's doing absolutely nothing, just like the other one where it was loose fitting. If you jam it in too tight, then you're not doing anything either. So I'm replacing all those, going to cut them to fit, and then up here on all my smaller cavities like there, I don't have any more here, but there's some around the other side. I'm going to use a spray foam. What they had used was basically the fiberglass insulation, and let me adjust the camera angle. Hold on. There we go. Alright, I'm trying to minimize the glare coming off that window. Anyway, so what they had done, and this is pretty common, is they'll just take their fiberglass insulation and just wedge it back in there as hard as they can. And they did it all along here, around the whole perimeter of the house. Any small spaces, just wedge it in, Well, again, that's not how fiberglass insulation works. It does, I guess, help a little bit, but really the best solution is spray foam insulation. So I've got a couple cans of spray foam insulation, and I've actually got a contractor gun that uses bigger cans because it's a whole lot better value per can. Anyway, I'll be spraying in. All these little openings are going to get sprayed rather than fiberglass insulation. I'll do fiberglass here, 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 here. There and there I'll probably spray because you're starting to get too small. And then, like I said, all the other areas that are pretty narrow are going to get sprayed. Also in the corner over here, where you've got two walls that abut at 90 degrees, well, there's 90, like that. There's a gap back there, and there's no insulation back in there. So again, you put in this insulation, but then you leave these big gaps, which kind of defeats the purpose of putting in the insulation. Anyway, lots of fun. Oh, and another hole in the wall, so I'll patch that real quick. And then I'll get to work insulating, and then I'll move into the bathroom and show you that later. All right, thank you.